children. Let's start with laterite soil. The word laterite in Latin language means brick, as these soils are formed under conditions of high temperature, heavy rainfall with alternate wet and dry periods. Thus, its formation takes place strictly under monsoon conditions. That means the heavy rainfall washes away the topsoil containing silica and other minerals are washed down. This process is called leaching. Iron and aluminum oxides are left behind. It is red in color due to the more iron content in it. Colors varies from red, brown to yellow due to the upper course and the lower courses. It becomes hard like iron when exposed to air, so it is used for building purposes, etc. Characteristics of laterite soil. Laterite soils are found in elevated areas which receives very heavy rainfall. As a result, topsoil gets washed away, leaving the topsoil infertile. This process is called leaching. The soil therefore loses its fertility to a great extent. The soil covers an area of about 2.4 lakh square kilometer. The soil is coarse texture, soft, variable in nature, red in color because of more iron oxide in it. The soluble plants, food like potash, are removed from the topsoil, leaving alumina and iron oxide. A porous soil, silica is removed from it by chemical action. It is poor in lime, magnesium, and deficient in nitrogen. That is why it is infertile in nature. Laterite soil is formed by weathering of lateritic rocks, low temperature, heavy rainfall with alternate wet and dry conditions. This process is known as leaching or desilication. Laterite soils are, these soils are shallow, acidic and less fertile. The soil is poor in lime but rich in iron. The soils are suitable for plantation crops like tea, rubber, coffee, etc. Since low fertility because of high acidity and low moisture retention, manuring and other activities are required to make them suitable for growing crops like rice, sugarcane, etc. Paddy is grown in the lower elevations, whereas tea, cinchona, rubber and coffee are grown on the higher elevations. It is also suitable for building purposes because as soon as this soil comes in contact with air, it becomes hard like iron. So that is why it is suitable for building purposes in India. Distribution of laterite soil. These soils have mainly developed in the higher areas of Peninsula Plateau. The laterite soils are commonly found in Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh and the hilly areas of Orissa and Assam. Next is soil erosion. Soil erosion is the displacement of the upper layer of soil. It is one form of soil degradation. This natural process is caused by the dynamic activity of erosive agents, that is water, ice, snow, air, plants and animals, as well as so many human activities are also responsible for soil erosion. The natural processes are water and wind erosion, whereas the human activities are overcropping, overgrazing, deforestation, etc. First, we will study about the types of water erosion. There are different types of water erosion like sheet erosion, gully erosion, rill erosion, shore bank erosion. But in our syllabus, we will study about only gully and sheet erosion. Let's talk first about gully erosion. Gully erosion occurs when rills continue to wash away and become more severe. It is more likely on the steep slopes, that means in the hilly areas where the rocks are bare and cannot be smoothened by normal tillage practices. Gullies are so large that equipment cannot cross them. Gullies usually begin to form near the bottom of the slopes or on the steep slope. Here also you can see the picture. There are different gaps are there on the hill slopes. The gaps further widen and these gaps are known as ravines, and the ravines turn the land into a badland topography, making the land unfit for agriculture. This process is known as gully erosion. Next water erosion type is sheet erosion. Sheet erosion is a uniform removal of soil in the thin layer by the forces of raindrops and overland flow. It can be very effective erosive process because it can cover large areas of sloping land and go unnoticed for quite some time. This type of erosion generally occurs in plain areas after the harvesting of the crop. The soil is bare and due to rainfall, the soil washes away. This type of erosion is known as sheet erosion. We as human beings are also responsible for soil erosion. Faulty agronomic practices, overgrazing, deforestation, careless forest management, urban growth, industrialization, and mining because of the need for fulfillment of the human beings, natural and social sources of land degradation, land shortage, land fragmentation, population increase, and so on. Other type of soil erosion is wind erosion. Soil erosion by wind is common in dry areas, arid regions because of low rainfall and absence of vegetation, and because of the poor vegetation in this area, bare soil leads to the soil erosion. Next is landslides or slip erosion. The hydraulic pressure, which is caused by heavy rain, increases the weight of the rocks at cliffs. As a result, they come under the gravitational force and finally slip or fall off. Problems caused by soil erosion. There is a loss of valuable fertile soil, burying valuable topsoil, damage to fields, plant productivity will decline, and desertification will increase in our country. As soil is a precious resource for us, particularly for India, because of our agrarian economy, it is very important to conserve the soil. There are different methods of soil conservation like afforestation, strip cropping, check dams. So there are different methods are adopted in the different areas and for different types of erosion. Like if I am talking about water erosion, then particularly the strip cropping on hill slopes, check dams are very important type. So first we will be talking about strip cropping. In this method, the cultivated crops and the cover crops are sown in alternative strips during the same period in the same field so that alternate strips bind the soil and does not lead the soil for erosion. Next method we can adopt is the check dams. The small check dams are constructed out of various materials like stones, timber, steel, etc. to control erosion by reducing the velocity of water flow. This type of method is particularly adopted in those areas where the rainfall is heavy, torrential in nature during the rainy season and the barrages are not there, So that is why the check dams have been constructed to protect the soil erosion, particularly to control the floods in that area. Another method on the hill slopes that we can adopt is terrace farming. Terraces are the large steps cut into hillside. This reduces slope length and steepness to control the energy of running water and its ability to carry soil away. This method is particularly adopted on the hill slopes to grow the crops as well as to reduce the effect of the water erosion. Next method are windbreaks or shelter belts. Barriers formed by the trees and the plants with mainly leaves to control the wind velocity, and if the wind velocity is controlled, definitely it will not lead the soil for erosion. So this method we can adopt particularly the areas which have soil erosion by wind. Regions of soil erosion in India. This soil erosion is particularly prominent in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat and Andhra Pradesh, etc. So, conserve the soil, save the earth. With this, I end with this chapter. Let's recapitulate. Today we have done laterite soil, its formation, characteristics, crops grown on it, areas, soil erosion, types of soil erosion in India, causes, areas of soil erosion in India, prevention and conservation methods used. Thank you children and enjoy your day.